So one of the more modern features of Ultima Online are these things called skill scrolls and power scrolls, and you might see them advertised from time to time, and you might not know what they are. So this question came up in Discord chat yesterday in General Militia GM, so I thought I'd spend a minute and just briefly explain it. So here's a few examples. So skill scrolls are red, and what they do is if you were to click on this and you have parry pointed up in your skills, here it is, if this was pointed up, and you add this to yourself, you would gain 1 point in parrying. That's it. That's what it does. It's that simple. So this one, the parrying skill scroll, is not worth much at all because it's pretty common and it's pretty easy to raise parry. However, if you get one like, for example, it's animal taming, that's worth 150 to 180,000. So they're not all the same, and they all aren't worth the same amount, but that's the general idea. So a skill scroll is a little different than what a power scroll is here. So this is a power scroll, and this is 105 carpentry. So here's the basic idea. Your skill cap for each skill is 100. However, for certain skills, non-combat related, you can increase by 5 and then another 5 and then another 5 and another 5 to 120 the maximum skill. So instead of being a grandmaster, you become a legendary. So in this case, this is a 110 carpentry skill. So the way this would work is if you're a grandmaster carpenter, you can buy a 105 carpentry scroll, apply it to yourself, and then you can earn another 5 points in carpentry, bringing you up to 105. A lot of people like to use the skill scrolls to increase their skill level at that point. After you get to 105, then you could buy a 110, increase your skill another 5 point, 115, 120, etc. These are worth quite a bit of money depending on the skill. So for example, a 120 animal taming just sold, General Militia just sold one for $14 million. This one I think I bought for 100,000, something like that. So at any rate, that's a little bit more end game stuff, but it's good to know in case you loot one off a lich, or a skill scroll off a lich, or when we do champs with GM, these are the things we're going for. Okay, thanks again, and I'll see you in game.